take a look at the starting lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden and Irving in the backcourt. Green, Harris. Modified capacity crowd once again. Harden through the lane. The lob to Jordan for the... Oh, Hachimura got free and Westbrook found. Westbrook banks it in.
I appreciate it. I get all my information from you.
I'm here for you. Glenn leaning in, flips it in over. A 6-2 start for Washington. Remember, the Nets got out of the gate slowly against Orlando, and it's too easy right now for Washington. 27 a game for that top spot. They're on a 10-0 run here. Irving cutting and finishing defensively each and every night in order to have a chance of success, which the Nets have had defensively in recent days. But Len manhandling Green, and Washington just dominating the paint on these first few possessions. Harden got the angle. Wizards blitzing up the floor. Westbrook window. I don't know. It sounds sort of crispy to me. It's happened twice already to start this game. Hachimura hits the three in the front court. Westbrook bodies, kicks. Matthews connects. Timeout, Brooklyn. Lucio's on there as well. There's two different versions. Irving insisting his way to his spot. Green trying to throw it down. It served as a pass, but Harden can't finish. Jordan can. And Raul Neto into the game for Washington. Harden separates and flips it in. Had a rare off night against Orlando on Friday. He was due one after how wonderfully he's been playing. Matthews
going over, and Kyrie Irving waves his hand, taking blame.
Jordan lays it in off the delivery from Irving. Hands by Harris. Beal in some trouble. Blake Griffin, Bruce Brown getting ready to check in for the Nets. Beal banks it in. Barclays Center as he makes his Brooklyn Nets debut. Shamet in the corner, connects behind a nice James Harden, and it has worked out nicely. Beal couldn't get around Griffin. The rejection from Blake Griffin. Here it is, debut in Brooklyn. Brown settles and flips it in.
Group looking nice together. His high IQ just gets into the right places on the floor.
Irving follows it up, finds Brown. What a dime. Shamet, the leaner? No. Brown, the offensive rebound. Lobbing it to Claxton. Oh, can't get it to go. Lopez keeps it alive for Washington. Nets on a 9-0 run, no longer. Griffin wants it in the post, draws two, finds Brown. What movement? Claxton.
Blake Griffin will still command and engage multiple defenders.
Lopez just must. Claxton ends up with a loose ball off good activity. Harden in rhythm, connects. Turnovers have led to 14 Brooklyn Nets points. Harden, the breakdown, the separation. You bet. His offensive impact has still been absolutely ridiculous, despite shooting so poorly. But he's starting to get it going tonight. Too excited about Nicholas Claxton and put too much on the youngster's plate as Westbrook finishes.
The fact that he's been able to produce the way he has brings such a unique profile to what this Nets team is looking for.
How about the comp? Tried to squeeze it over to Claxton. Good hands by Len. Harris, clean look. He got it. 63. Brown has brought great energy off the bench for Brooklyn. Beal, that is smooth. Averaging more than 30 points per game, leading the league in scoring. Harden, lobbing it up to Claxton, opening. Brown the rebound, Nets pushing. 5-on-4, Harris alone. Truth on a three. Irving gives it back. Harden finds Brown, lobbing it in. Was kind of in between. Steal guarded nicely by Claxton. Nets come up with a steal. Here is Brown, Claxton running and flushing.
Excited about him. He showed it there. Matched up with Beal.
Here come the Nets again in transition. Brown lost it, got it back, puts it in. Hachimura, short. Rims off. Westbrook collects it. Westbrook the lob to Len. Possessions together. Len flips it in. Pearly pipes for the entirety of the show. How amazing is that? Oh, how about the back tap from Jordan back in with Shamet Green, Harden, and Irving. Beal just absolutely ate up. Irving, the pull-up? Yeah. That the other day, and he said, yeah, you know, mid-range generally taboo, but not for Kyrie, not for KD. As Beal himself.
Still, of course, have that in their bag. They have that in their game.
Westbrook blows throughout this first year as head coach. He's wonderful at articulating nuance. As Irving hits the mid-range.
In the league, in the mid-range. I mean, he's shooting 54%.
Len gets fouled by Irving.
Alex Len, and Alex Len's fitting nicely for this team.
Irving, oh my goodness. Kyrie Irving, that would come back against Phoenix.
Excellent recall, Rooks.
That's what I'm here for. Irving sticks the three. Green would have none of it. Irving blazing, wheeling, got denied. But it's out of bounds off of one. Seeing Steve Nash do that throughout the year. Oh, Harden lost it. I think Harden might have gotten poked in the eye. As Westbrook turns it into two on the other. They put teams at the line more than all but two teams in the NBA. They're 28th in defensive free throw attempts as Jordan taps it in off the drive from Harden. Beal hits.
Ability. Always be alert when he has the ball in his hands.
Irving gets the roll. Harden 15.6 assists, 4 rebounds. Whoa. And Len, he's off to a 20-6 start. Then Brooklyn stormed back. Harden, what a crossover and an easy finish. He slides it over to Irving. Working on Matthews. Irving elevates and finishes.
Every time they're able to get the switch and get Matthews on him, they go to work.
Westbrook connects.
With these, they were doing a nice job on the offensive end.
Jordan with the flush. No. Westbrook, wow, right to Len.
He's going to draw one and make the right play.
Irving, mid-range, yes. 6 assists, 4 boards. Step back 3 is good. Third clears out. A 3, no. Oh, how about that? Jordan got it back to Harden. Neto, nice spin to free up Lopez for the flush.
In that first half, see if they can do the same.
Irving elevates and finishes. Len has 20 for Washington. He has 4 fouls now as Hachimura hits the triple. Hachimura has size on Johnson. Good hands by Irving. Got in there to break it up. Bonga got it back and flipped it in. Game-winning streak. Shamet? No. And Shamet is down. Landry Shamet is down. And all night from those two.
They're competitors. They're locked in otherwise.
Lopez blocked from behind by Claxton. Scary athleticism.
He's got that type of energy, but he's got good instincts of where to be.
Oh, he went to the Euro step. Shot clock at 5. Neto. Hachimura hits the jumper after some good D. Brown in for Brooklyn now. Blake Griffin at the 5 to begin the 4th. Griffin on the move, flushes it down. Harden leans in and finishes. Matthews went for the steal. Harden. Oh, what a find to Harris on a 3.
But for Shamet. tough break, just given the fact that he was really finding his game.
Harris finds Johnson in the corner on a three because Johnson did not have control of the basketball. He had not gained any kind of possession as Lopez evading. No. Beal the rebound. Chance for Washington here. Beal dumps it. Lopez flushes it. And Steve Harden using the Claxton screen. Harden banks it in. Set up. Westbrook able to work his way across the timeline. Beal a three. Look out. It's a three. Nice find. Green leaves it and Claxton finishes. 5-point Brooklyn lead. Westbrook lays it in. Nets have felt completely in control this whole second half, but just haven't been able to put Washington away. And Westbrook just made easy work. Claxton lost it, got it back. Not great spacing here for Brooklyn, but Claxton running to the rim. Let it roll. Westbrook finds Hachimura to the reverse for the finish.
Watch him. I feel like that was incidental contact of his arm.
And Westbrook blazes to the rim. Irving sneaks inside to Claxton, who puts it down. Plus the foul. Not fouling. Washington not going to foul now until 3.2 seconds. Such an outstanding closer coming up huge for Brooklyn down the stretch, and that will do it. Brooklyn finally outlasts Washington. 113-106 the final. As Beal and Irving exchange jerseys.